UFG family, what up, though, y'all? Welcome to the UFG podcast. I am your host, DK. And as y'all can see, got my dog back with us, our co-host, Buck. Buck, you want to say what up to the people?
What up, though, to the people?
Yeah. So, did you want to go ahead and just kind of introduce yourself to the people who, UFG family, who probably not aware because you had to take a step away for just a small stint. And welcome back, bro. So, I'm glad to see you back on the show.
Yeah, so, my name is Adam. My friends call me Buck. And I was a frequent collaborator on Universal Footgear for the past, year or so. And I was a frequent guest on season 1 of the UFG podcast. I changed my role at my company, and I was working a afternoon shift. And so I was not available to appear on the show. But recently, that's changed, and I'm back.
Yeah, man. Afternoon weekends at that.
Yeah.
So it's like that sucks because that's when we do our filming. Y'all know I work a 9 to 5 during the week, daytime, and my only time off is the weekend. Then I'm a father and a husband, and my wife, she works during the week. And Buck, he was working during the week, but he was off on Sundays. Now it just got crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But now we here, season 2, episode 10. You back, my dog.
It's good
so
to be
welcome
back.
back, bro. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
So let's get right into it, man. So we're gonna talk about the sneaker culture, man, and everything that's going on revolving around the culture.
Let's do it.
So this week, man, you have any releases that you looking forward to this week?
Yeah, I do actually. Well, obviously we got the Jordan 5s coming out this week, right?
Yeah, Saturday. Friday. What? Yeah, Saturday. Saturday is the first, right?
Yeah.
Because today we're filming Sunday, so today is the second. Yep. So Saturday. Yep. Next Saturday.
Yep. So we got the Jordan 5 reimagined. Mm-hmm. It's got the white laces because MJ did wear white laces in them, and they come stock with the white laces. I believe the black and gold diamond turfs are coming out this week, are they not?
Yep. Those are same day, Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the one I was looking at, I was pretty interested in myself, was the Air Max DN8. And so for those who don't know, Nike put out a different version of their Max Air unit. It's called Dynamic Air. And the original Air Max DN, which I believe came out last summer, it had those dual columns, or the air columns. And it was, when you look at it, there's 4. This one has 8 when you look at it. It's like those dual chambers. And so the original one, it was more so in the heel. This one's going to be full length. And it's, I believe, 190. The original was 160. So a little bit of a price increase, but you're getting more cushioning throughout the entire foot.
Right. So that's dope, man. So I'm particularly looking forward to the reimagined 5s. Those reimagined 5s, I don't know why they call them reimagined, but I do. It's still a new buck. It's that they didn't change the material as they did the reimagined 4s, the Bred 4s. The Bred 4s, they changed that from like a new buck suede to leather. It was a pretty good grade of leather, and they were dope. I like the reimagined 4s. And so with the 5s, they have a 3M piping around the trim of the shoe. So around the toe box area, around the heel, around the ankle, the collar, there's 3M piping all around.
Is that the reflector?
Yeah, 3M. Yep,
okay,
yep.
Yeah.
So they got that all around the shoe. So, and then like you said, the white laces, MJ wore the white laces. I have the 2016 metallic 5s, and I have the white laces in there already. I was already doing that because I seen MJ wearing them like that. But the only difference is they don't have the 23 on the side. The ones MJ wore had the 23 on the side. So, but whatever, we'll take it, Nike. Thank you, Jordan Brand. I love those. That's probably my favorite shoe of all time. Personally, I know I told this story multiple times. First time I ever fell in love with a sneaker was when I seen MJ put his foot on the ball. He had the 5s on in Michael Jordan's playground when Kane was shooting.
Okay.
He's like, bet Michael Jordan never got cut. And he shoots the ball and it rolls to MJ and he steps on the ball. It's like
KD.
It's like that was that poof moment for me. So that's the first. I always loved MJ even before that because that was 1990. So I loved him before that, But that was the shoe that just made me fall in love with sneakers. Like, I gotta have that shoe, and I never got it. So, but anyway, yep. And you were right. The Diamond Turves come out, the black and gold ones. They're straight. I still want the OG ones. So, what's your take on? So, stock numbers. I'm hearing now. Everybody's a stock number expert since this 85 OG saga. So, stock numbers for the Reimagined fives are supposed to be high. They're supposed to not be so hard to get. But what do you think about the stock numbers for the Bread 85s, man? The Jordan 1 Bread 85.
I think it should be higher. If those numbers are what they say they are,
yeah,
it's not enough. I don't think that's enough.
No, me neither. So, all right, a take that I've seen on Complex, which kind of ticked me off a little bit. Y'all know how I feel about Complex. The sneaker division of Complex, right? So I think his name is Brennan. I don't know the three guys. I know Joe. And then what's the other white guy with the funny looking mustache? Like he a cop?
I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, and then then the other guy with the beard, I think that's Brennan. I don't know them like that. But anyway, he had a take. I wouldn't say a good take, but he had a take, right? He says he contributes Nike limiting those 85s to basically bringing excitement back to the culture, because he looked at it from this standpoint, culture vulture standpoint. He looked at it from this standpoint that, okay, the pandemic had everybody, nobody cared about paying extra for resale because everybody had stimulus money and they had this and they had that, right? So, that goes without saying, people were buying a lot more because it was a lot more cash flow flowing to people who probably didn't normally have that kind of cash flow, right? So people were buying kicks like crazy, right? Mm-hmm. So the resale market skyrocketed in that window. Like, who are we kidding? Everybody wanted to resell. I had my hand in resale. I resold some things before. You resold some things before, but we're not resellers, right? I did want to do it, but then and I did it for a little while, but as a sneaker collector and who loves the culture so much, it just conflicted with my morals. And I was tired of talking to people and negotiating prices. Oh, you got them for this much. You still gonna make this kind of profit. Like, don't count my pockets, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is my price. If you want it, you want it. If you don't, go ahead. Like that whole dynamic, I hated that. It was just a lot that really just inside of me, I just was like, I can't do this. Like, I don't care how lucrative it may seem right now. I can't do this. And so I'm saying all that to say he's really contributing this low stock number to that. So now basically the resale market has kind of collapsed a little bit. Like, the bigger resellers are still around. Your people who, like, your Sneaker Legends and Dearborn and different people, they still around. They gonna be around. Privileged Kicks out in Westland, they're still gonna be around because they do well financially, right? So they probably not doing as well as the pandemic. They probably missed them days, but they not like closing down. I know a lot of smaller resellers shut down, bro. Like, finito. That was it.
The brick and mortars.
Yeah. A lot of them was like, poof, gone, right? So he's saying that Nike is doing that because everybody now, you getting shoes like the Columbia 11s or Legend Blue 11s are still in stores. The Black Cement 3s are still in stores. Like, it's like he's attributing that, like, that's a problem. Like, that's my thing. Like, that's not a problem. Nike is still going to make their money. They're not going out of business because you can find shoes in Foot Locker. Sooner or later, they're going to sell out. Yeah. Now, they might not sell out first day as some shoes would. Like, if you put Travis Scott's in Foot Locker, they're gone, right? If you put certain shoes in Foot Locker, they're gone. They don't make it past the reservation stage, right? So that's not a bad thing. And that's my thing. That's where my disconnect is. It's like, why are you pumping this back up to be like, and then the other guy, the one that say the slick stuff with the mustache, the white guy with the mustache, he always got something smart to say. So he's like, yeah, so people don't have to, the consumer doesn't have to work that hard to get them no more. dude, what is this, dog? What are we doing right now? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, that gets under my skin because it's like, I'm a part of this culture. I'm a voice of the culture. You're a voice of the culture. She's a voice of the culture. You're not a voice of the culture.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're consumers too. So what you mean? Consumers don't have to work that hard. So if you limitate it, and if you limit these sneakers and they all go back door, is Nike making extra money? Is that going to make them rich?
I mean, if they're being resold, Nike's not going to see a profit off of like StockX or GOAT or the local stores in Detroit.
Yeah, my point exactly, right? So it's like, why are you pushing that narrative that Nike's doing this to stimulate the culture again, and because it was too easy and it's so many shoes just sitting in the store? That's not a bad thing. Like, that's okay, bro. Just because the hype beast ain't bought all the shoes out day one and they not getting backdoor day one, it's like, dog, that's not a bad thing. That's not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I won't speak for everybody. I'll just speak for myself. So when they announced we'll start with the Legend Blues. So I bought the Legend Blue 11s. Like, I got them from Foot Locker. I walked in the store, grabbed them, and I split.
It. Right.
You know, it was out of Novi. It was no fanfare. You know, it was no got them on the phone. I just walked in, talked to the cashier. You know,
got your size,
got my size, and I split.
Right.
And I went back home.
Right.
You know, so I got my pair, and that pair, I wanted that pair several months in advance. We had a conversation like way earlier when we did an episode on the Jordan 11. Watch an episode. You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, check it out.
Yep. So I said then, I'm getting the 11s. I didn't know what the numbers were. I didn't know if it was going to be 10,000 or 100,000 or a million. Yeah. Like, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care at all. It was like, you know, Buck wants them, so Buck's going to get them.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter who else was like, oh, I'm gonna get them or I'm not gonna get them.
Right.
It's like this. Whoever wanted them, like, earnestly, I hope they got them at retail, because I got them at retail. I didn't spend any money on StockX or GOAT. I got them at the. There it is.
And I got mine on GOAT under retail. Like, after shipping and everything, it was like less than $200. It was right at like $200. And these, the retail is $230? In the $230 plus tax. So I got them under retail after shipping and everything. I paid less than $230.
And more power to you.
Yeah.
You know, for getting it at
but that's thanks to the resellers.
At under retail.
That's thanks to the resellers, because they thought, oh, this shoe is everybody gonna want this. So they bought a whole bunch of them. Then they got stuck with them because they see how many Nike made. Now they got to let them go for under retail just to get rid of them.
Yeah. But me as a customer, I was a happy customer because I got the Legend Blues. Apparently, Nike is not allowed to use the term Columbia. I think there was some like copyright thing I think there was a team that uses like that, a college team or something like that. So Legend Blue is more it's more marketable. They can trademark Legend Blue color.
The outsole is more of that blue color too, so I get it. And then they did the Legend Blue lows like two years ago or something like that. So,
and then when you go to Nike.com and buy T-shirts, you can get a T-shirt in the Legend Blue color. You know, so that's kind of the reason why Nike, and I see why they did it. I'm fine with it. That wasn't like a huge issue where people were like, no, we're calling it the Columbias. It's like, you know, it's the same shoe.
It is what it is, bro. Like you said, it's the same shoe.
Yeah. So the whole thing with me being able to get them, you know, I had my Mitchell & Ness Jordan All-Star jersey, you know, waiting right there. So I can rock those with the matching jersey. So I was a happy consumer. But then there's this whole thing about, oh, the Jordan 11 is sitting. The Jordan 11 is a brick. Like no one's buying it. It's stuck in the stores.
Yeah, I don't even listen to that crap. That's bullcrap.
Yeah. And I think people are like, I don't know if I want to buy a shoe if it's fitting. And it's like, well, you're not really a fan then.
Yeah.
If that's how you get down.
You don't. You're a robot basically.
Yeah.
You don't have your own initiative. You don't have your own personality. You don't want something because other people don't want it. What? That's weird to me.
Yeah.
That's very weird. That's very like. That's just like the While You Were Sleeping black threes.
Mm-hmm.
The I'm Amanir threes, the black pair. The white pair that were raised by women, everybody clamored over them. Everybody wanted them. I paid resale for them. Their shoe just kind of went through the roof, right? And the black ones, because the white ones were so limited, the black ones weren't as limited. People were moving them out their cart because it was so many. Because they weren't getting them endorphins from the got him screen. I got him. I got him. And it's like, all right, you can just get them. Get your size. Then people say, oh, I don't want them because it's too many. What? Y'all don't make sense to me, bro. That don't make sense. First, you cry about it not being enough pairs. When they can't get their Travis Scotts, they can't get their Off-Whites. Oh, Nike suck. Why don't they make more pairs? Then when they make it more available, it's like, I don't want them because it's too many of them.
Yeah.
And now we're here at the OG85 where they talking about, oh, it's 10,000. And then I found out that Complex is the ones who pushed that whole number out. They're the ones who said 10,000. And then they come to find out, no, it's supposed to be 23,000. I don't believe that number either. It's like, dude, that's so whack to me. It's like, that's not culture. That's not our culture, bro. That's not it, bro. That's the commercial side. That's the I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Brown Sugar. That's Ren and 10. The girl is mine, got to get her, got to get. That's that, bro.
Yeah.
That's not like, you know how Mos Def was. He was hip hop in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like true hip hop, but he wasn't getting the recognition that he deserved.
Yeah. Authentic.
But the other guys, they were like made up carbon copies, just what was hot. And they got all the, they had the mink coats, the rapping Dalmatians. And
right.
They were talking crazy. Like, it was retarded.
Yeah.
But ridiculous. Excuse me. No, I don't want to use that word retarded. So, yeah. But it was just like, it was dumb. It was like, man, but that's how I feel when I see them. Because they think they representing the culture, and you're really not. You're not representing the culture. You representing the popular side of it. Just like Offset. Right? The Migos.
Yeah.
Them guys are avid sneaker lovers. They love sneakers. They got the money and the access to buy it. Why wouldn't you love it then? Right? DJ Khaled, you got connections inside of Jordan brand. Why wouldn't you love it? You feel me? Like, these people, to me, I don't view them as, oh, they're a staple in the culture. I don't view that. I view them as people with money and access to it so they can get it. You feel me? And they getting it because it's what's hot right now. It's what everybody's talking about. I can get these Jordan 3s that is only 10,000 made because, like DJ Khaled did a whole video of, he got a promo pack of the Jordan 1 High OG, the 85s.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be so limited, but he gets like, it comes into like a wooden box, and he did a whole video. And,
and he doesn't need it.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, he's doing that for clicks and likes. It's not because he genuinely loves sneakers.
No, it's clout.
Yeah, it's not because he genuinely loves MJ. Like, he don't look like he played a lick of basketball in his entire life.
No.
Right? So it's like, come on, bro. Like, some of this stuff is just whack to me, bro. And I'm just the one to call it out because I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to rub shoulders and be kissy face and friends with everybody. Like, I got my group of friends. I know who will rock with me. I know who I rock with. And that's about it, right? I don't care, to be the popular guy in the culture, man. I don't really care. A lot of y'all try to, articulate yourself so you can play both sides of the fence. But hey, man, I don't play like that, bro. So
yeah, when I saw the launch or the 23 boutiques,
I was trying to find that.
I'm like, that's not enough. I mean, it sounds cool because it's 23 boutiques and MJ wore 23. It's like I get all that. Doesn't mean I gotta like it though.
Yeah, no,
I don't like it. I didn't like it. I mean, I'm glad that Detroit got one of the stores on there. I am thankful for that, but it's going to be so hard to get.
Nah, bro.
It's like the Travis Scotts. Like, I hate every Travis Scott launch. Like, to me, there's never been a good Travis Scott launch ever.
It's never going to be. You know what? And then too, with Travis Scott normally releases like, and they give the numbers for his release like after the release, right? So they know what was sent out. I'll believe that. Like this before, like a month before, you telling me how many made. How do you know that? You don't know that. You don't work for Jordan Brand. You don't work in Tennessee at the factory, wherever they store it at or wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you one of them people and you got the manifest in your hand saying how many there is, then I don't want to hear it, right? Don't tell me that. So my thing is, with Travis Scott, most of his releases are around 150,000 range. I get that, right? It's a limited shoe because it's a collaboration. Travis, he's got an amazing team, bro. I don't rock with Travis Scott music. I don't like none of his music. I couldn't tell you 5 Travis Scott songs. I really couldn't. And I'll tell Travis Scott that to his face. Like, if I had on some of his sneaks and he was like, "Oh, you a fan of mine? Then name 5 songs." Well, I'm not a real fan, buddy. But I like what your team doing with these sneakers, though. Yeah. Right? So they have a hold on the culture as far as sneakers go. Right? Travis Scott is always, it's the team that he has with him. Right? He's not an artist. He's not a designer. He's not in there like Virgil, literally doing the sewing and really doing the colors and really like into it. He has a good team, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has a team assigned to him, and his team is moving mountains in this, but nothing lasts forever. Right? So 150,000, I think that's good for a limited shoe. Right? It could be more. Yeah, of course it could be more. But when you want to limit something, and I don't know who it is that feels like, oh, let's make him this many. I always had the type of mentality that if I was some kind of collaborator, like with Jordan or Nike, I would want to make a large stock so I can see a whole bunch of people wearing my kicks. That's just me though. If I was, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was on some James Whitner type junk and I'm big like that, and which James he do want those, and I know it's a lot of politics, a lot of red tape, a lot of stuff behind the scenes. That's, I know a lot that go with that. But if it was my say, I'd make a whole bunch of all of my shoes. I want to see them on people's feet, right? So I don't understand that dynamic of making we're only gonna make this many. Like, and then too, like I was saying, with MJ's 40, this the 40-year anniversary of the Jordan 1, with the bread being such a dynamic shoe, such a huge figure in the sneaker collecting culture, it's arguably one of the shoes that started collecting. Like I got some friends like Jumpman Bostic, Mark Bostic. He has his original pair from 1985. He still has his. Sean Collard still has his original pair from 1985. My soul brother, Gabriel Forson, still has his pair from 1985. So these are like arguably the sneaker that started it, right? Because they were older. 85, I was 7, bro. I wasn't thinking it. I like Michael Jordan, but I wasn't like, Mom, can I get a pair? Sneakers wasn't important to me at 7. I'm just being real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, man, I just feel like, why are you limiting the stock number so tight? It's such a lean number. Why are you doing that when it's a 40-year anniversary? This should be one of them shoes that it's like, hey, this ain't gonna be that hard to get. I ain't saying make $1 million, but maybe like I told Lily, y'all want to play on the 23? Do 230,000. Or what was your number, Lily?
23, so
232,323, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like 23, 620. I mean, yeah. 323.
You can number the boxes.
Yeah, like I mean, I just feel like, dog. Why is it so okay? Even if it's 23,000, that still ain't nothing. That's not enough, bro. Like you said, that's not. I just want to know who behind. And for people that say, "Oh, this was a great idea," or "Oh, what's your real motives? Do you got a little backdoor plug? because you know you getting your pair. So you like, screw everybody else. I'm getting mine.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, right? So like you said, the one store in Detroit, 218 is getting them. Ain't no way you getting a pair. Ain't no way I'm getting a pair.
No, the people,
and I know the owner.
The people who actually want them ain't gonna get them.
No, I know the owner. I know one of them store managers, like really well. And it's like, I ain't getting them Uggs. You ain't getting them.
It's gonna be a flip.
We ain't getting them.
It's gonna be a flip
because they going for 1,100 already.
See,
already they 1,100. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, man. So
yeah, I mean, I'm just like, just make enough. You ain't gotta make like,
you ain't gotta do 2 million or 1 million. But
2 million. 2 million is
even 1 million is too much.
Yeah, because I don't think it's 2 million people that want that.
Yeah,
you know, but
at least 200,000, bro. 23,000. I mean, 230,000. You know, something like that. Y'all want to play on the number 23? I mean, I don't know, man.
It'll make more sense to me.
It'll make more. And then they $250 per shoe. So how are you losing? You know they gonna sell out, bro.
Right.
You know they gonna sell. So that would make me kind of believe, is somebody in Jordan Brand affiliated with the resale market?
I mean, well, here's the thing. People were spending $250 on not just Jordan 1s, but also dunks during COVID. And so we talked about this
I sold a pair of Pandas for $300.
Yeah, Panda dunks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like, oh, well, they're probably going on StockX.
Lowe's.
Like they got somebody in the marketing team.
Yeah.
Oh, they spent $230 on some Jordan 1s. We can make that same price on Nike.com or a sneakers app or whatever. And I guess they're fine with paying it because they've been paying it. But so I mean that's what they're doing now. But you ain't gotta do that though.
But even I'll play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Even if you do that, right? You do the 250, right? Go ahead and do 250. You, like you said, they take the angle of, oh, you know, they got somebody in the marketing team to pay attention to what's going on in StockX, what's going on in GOAT, what they going for, you know, kind of keep track of their analytics and stock and all that, right? But if I release a shoe, say you release a shoe that costs $250, it's a high demand, and you give under the demand, right? $250, you give $23,000, right? But I release a shoe, same shoe, high demand, whatever, but I release $230,000, right? They both gonna sell out. Who makes more money? It's a business. That's what I'm saying. Like there's nothing wrong with making more. You're not helping the culture by limiting it. Mm-hmm. You're not waking up the sneaker culture by saying, all right, we're going to limit this and everybody going to go crazy. That's not helping it, bro.
Yeah. If it's only 10,000
or 23,000
or whatever that number is. And it's like, it's only going to come out on one day. It's one launch. It's going to be one launch.
Yeah.
And you're going to like sit on your phone at, 9:59 and you're on pins and needles. And then 10 o'clock, let me get my credit card stuff, 10:01 sold out. Is that exciting?
Nope. It's disheartening. It makes you upset. I know it makes me upset when I really, really want a shoe. Like, quick story. I said this on last week's episode with Lily. The DT, the Diamond Turfs. The OG Diamond Turfs came out a couple weeks ago, right? And they was like, I seen 218. They was like, 218 burn rubber, exhibition didn't have them. But 218 burn rubber, it was a few stores. It was very limited stores that was getting those Diamond Turfs. $150. So I'm like, hey, I gotta have those for $150. I could have got them on GOAT maybe a few days ahead of time for, I think GOAT had them for $250. It was like $100 over retail. Dude, right at 10 o'clock, I got on there like, I'm talking about down to the millisecond. I got on at 10 o'clock. And I click right on it. Soon as I click on it, it's still 10 o'clock. It's probably 10 o'clock in 15 seconds. Right? Mm-hmm. Sold out. At 10. Like, it's still 10. Like, dog, it just went live 15 seconds ago. How is my size sold out? Like, that's frustrating to me. And it's like, dude, somebody gonna get them and flip them. Nobody's really gonna wear them, bro. And then half of these dudes don't even know how to style them. They're going to wear tight, skinny jeans and sag with them. And Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes me so upset when
on grass and
you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm
Like,
joking.
shoveling snow.
Yeah.
Like, y'all ain't gonna appreciate it anyway.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders was my favorite football player of all time. He's my favorite. He might not have been the GOAT or the greatest, but he was my personal favorite. Him and Jerry Rice, those was my personal favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, dog, when you can't get that shoe, dog, for retail, and you know you gonna wear it, you know you want it. And then too, man, with me, man, I feel like I made enough relationships with people in this market in Detroit where I should be able to have, like, I'm not asking for you to give me nothing. I'm still gonna support your business. I'm paying for it. That's showing support. Why not tap me on the shoulder? You know me. Oh, I know Dia like these. I'm buying it.
Right.
But you got your own little circle. That's gatekeeping, though. You got your own little circle of homies, and they ain't gonna sell them. So you greasing somebody else's palms. So it's a dirty game, bro. It's a dirty game. But all in all, I feel like whoever is head of marketing for the OG 85s, they're out of touch with the culture. They're just out of tune. I don't think it's a money grab either, because either way it go, if you make a lot or a little, they're gonna sell out. Yeah. That OG 85 is not going to be sitting in Foot Locker if they made $230,000.
No.
It's not going to make it past reservations. If they decided to open the floodgates outside of the 23 stores and say, all right, let's put them in Champs, Foot Locker, Finish Line, Snipes, let's put them everywhere. They're not going to make it, bro. They'll probably have like the odd sizes, like a size 17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like really small sizes, like.
Yeah, those might sit and then they'll end up on Woodward Avenue at the Nike store.
At the Nike store.
Yeah.
But whatever, bro. So, but as far as that goes, man, I'm really looking forward to those reimagined fives, man. How you feel about them? You think you're gonna grab them or?
Yeah, I had them not this year, but I had them before. And right now, like with my with the role that I took. The funds are a little tight because I did take a pay cut. So I'm kind of limited as to what I can get at the moment. But that is a shoe that if I had the money, I would get.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to put things together to get those. That shoe means a lot to me from an emotional standpoint. So I do have an emotional attachment to that sneaker. So, all right, man, if that's it for the culture and sneaker releases, let's move on to the NBA, man.
Oh boy.
So speaking of scores right now, again, this is Sunday, February 2nd, and the Sixers and Celtics are playing right now on ESPN. It's about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Celtics up by 1. So that's a tight game, and they're in Philly. So that's a really tight game. The Pistons played the Bulls earlier, won 127-119. Let's go Pistons. The Pistons are doing really well, man. They're a 500 team, basically. They're 25-24. But compared to last year,
it's a night and day difference.
Yeah, definitely improvement from last year.
And shout out to Cade.
Cade is a beast,
Cade's
bro.
killing it, bro.
He's a beast, man.
Yes.
I want me a Cade Cunningham jersey, bro. So today he was 10 for 23, 22 points and 15 assists, man. So
double.
Yeah, nice double at the point guard spot. So. We got a nice little young core group of guys, man, and they some gamers, man. They going out there. They kind of remind you of the bad boys a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just rough and scrappy.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. What are your thoughts on Isaiah Stewart?
Beef stew. So beef stew, man, I like beef stew, bro. I think he's that scrappy, like, player that you need sometimes. He's kind of reminds me of a Rick Mahorn, Dennis Rodman type player, right? And he's got a decent game. He's okay. He can make a couple shots here and there. He can hit an open 3 or 2. He's no Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, but you leave him open, he might hit one on you.
Yeah.
But I think he's one of those guys. He's one of those. I hate using that term, glue guy. Like, I think that term gets used so loosely. But I think he's one of them spark plug type guys. Them guys that's like, kind of like how Draymond is to the Warriors.
An enforcer.
But in a good way, not the Draymond way.
Okay, yeah.
Like making your teammates want to quit and socking your teammates in the face. And, and got Steph Curry, the greatest shooter of all time, crying crocodile tears on the court because you can't stop from getting suspended. Like, whatever.
Yeah. I'm like, if you can contribute, then do that. But don't do anything crazy. Like, get yourself.
So he had
removed
6 technicals, right? Is that the reason why he got suspended?
I think he hit the limit, did he not?
Yeah, I think that's why he got suspended. It's technicals or flagrant fouls? No, technicals. I think he hit the limit for techs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but
Rasheed got a lot of techs too.
He did.
Both teams play hard. He got a lot of takes too, so
ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
Yeah, but if you can,
a gamer.
Yeah, if you can contribute to your team and help your team win, that's all I can ever ask. Just don't go full Draymond. Never go full Draymond.
Never go full Draymond.
Yes.
So another game that was today, the Clippers and Raptors in Toronto. The Clippers lost to the Raptors 115-108. Clippers are such underachievers, in my opinion. They're 28-21. They have a decent record. But to lose to the 16-33 Raptors, yeah.
Poor Kawhi.
Kawhi 6 for 18. He's still getting back in the swing of things. James Harden was 7 for 20. Yeah, they weren't efficient at all.
Yeah.
But balanced scoring for the Raptors. A lot of these guys, I don't even know these dudes. This dude, Grady, I ain't gonna say his last name. Grady Richard,
Oh, him.
If y'all know, RJ Barrett was 9 for 21. Scotty Barnes was 6 for 12. So they had, all 5 starters scored double figures. So they had a good balanced game. Mm-hmm. They had some home cooking. Sometimes, home games, man, you just kind of can hit. Normally when you ain't, hitting on the road as far as like your shot, you get a little bit of that home cooking, man. You can, do it for Lil Saint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then we got the Grizzlies and Bucks come on ESPN. Memphis and Milwaukee come on ESPN at 8:30 tonight. And that's gonna be a good game, man. The Bucks are 26-20 and the Grizzlies are 32-16, which they're doing very, very well. Before we get into that last game, I just want to go through the standings real quick. And we see that Cleveland still number 1 seed. By 6 games. They're ahead of Boston.
They look good, bro.
Yeah, they look really good. They're ahead of Boston by 6 games, but they're not that far ahead of OKC. OKC is right there with them. They're 30-9, although they're in the Western Conference. But as far as Eastern Conference go, you got Cleveland, Boston, New York, Indiana, Milwaukee, Miami. Then you got Detroit, Orlando. If it was the play-in started, it'll be Detroit, Orlando, Atlanta, and Chicago. And then 11 through 15, you got Philly, Toronto, Brooklyn, Charlotte, and Washington. So, yeah, that's your Eastern Conference. And then in your Western Conference, you got OKC, who is 38-9. And like I said, Cleveland is 40-9. So they just played 2 more games than them, but they have the same amount of losses. You got OKC 38-9. And the surprise team for me in the West is Houston, bro. Houston is 32-16. Like, I didn't see that coming, but they got
they kind of snuck in there.
They got who's the coach name again? Missoula. He got in trouble in Boston.
Yeah,
got fired.
Nia Long.
Yeah. So Missoula went out there. He went out there and got them young boys together, bro. So they've been balling. Then you got Memphis, Denver, the Lakers, the Clippers, and then the play-in will be Minnesota, Phoenix, Dallas, and Sacramento. And then on the out 11 through 15 is Golden State, San Antonio, Portland, New Orleans, and Utah. So
yeah, that hurts.
Golden State is a 500 team, which
because Golden State and the Spurs in particular with Victor Wembanyama, he's been looking pretty good. I have high hopes for him.
They just suck.
Yeah,
he just needs some. He needs some help.
Yeah, and then like. Warriors, that's your squad,
Yeah, I already got my thought. It just ticked me off when Steph Curry said they asked him about how desperate he is to get a trade. And he is like, I don't want to gamble the future away. And we don't need to, because if they get somebody to make a difference, they're going to have to let go of some young people on that roster. And they're going to have to let go of some draft picks. If I'm Steph Curry, I'm thinking, look, he's got to have that drive like Kobe did. When Kobe and Shaq split up, they both had 3. Shaq went to Miami. He got one. Well, his last one. Kobe got one. And then at the end of that season, he was like, the thing that drove him, I got to have one more than Shaq.
Right.
That's how Steph should be thinking. I got to have one more than LeBron. They both got 4. I got to get one more than him, man.
I agree.
But it should be a win now.
Yeah.
Who cares about the future? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? It's just, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know, man. It's just kind of like you just acquiesce, like,
yeah, maybe
okay.
we will, maybe we won't. It's like you need to no, bro. We need somebody like at center. You know, like
speaking of that, good segue. Great segue. So great segue. So the last game on the docket today it wasn't the last game, but I saved it for last. It was the Dallas Mavericks traveled to Cleveland. Cleveland beat the crap out of them, bro. They scored 50 points in the first quarter.
I wonder why.
It was 50. It was 50-19. Although Luka hasn't been playing, he only played 22 games. So, he missed 22 games. He only either played in 22 or 20. No, he missed. Where they at? They at 50. So they 26 and 24. So I think he only played 29 games.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Or he missed 20 games, something like that. He missed over half of the games they played.
Mm-hmm.
So before this obvious trade, but anyway. I mean, the Cavaliers are just doing their thing, bro. They're forced to be reckoned with. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. That's a squad, bro. Like, you got to give them their just due, man. But they scored 50 points in the first quarter, 50-19 at the end of the first. I mean, we were at dinner, with some friends earlier at Olive Garden, and Lily, like all the way at the other end of the table, she's like, babe, Cleveland is beating Dallas 91 to like 40. What was it? It was 46, 91-46 at the half. I'm like, what? I'm like, golly, bro. So that was crazy, man. 91 points in the first half is diabolical.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then, so final score was 144-101. They just smacked them all around.
Spanked.
So again, no Luka, no Kyrie. Klay Thompson was 1 for 10. 0 for 6 from 3 in 18 minutes. So I don't know if he got hurt. I don't know if he just was like, screw this game. I'm done today. But he was 1 for 10, bro. Klay Thompson. So, yeah.
Wasn't the first time.
They were 9 for 43 as a team from 3. 9 for 43, dog.
Stop shooting threes.
Jesus.
Stop shooting threes. You're not Steph Curry.
Yeah, right. And then, look.
There's only one.
Then Cleveland was 26 for 45 from 3. They was 57% from 3. So while you shot the same amount of threes, we only shot 2 more than you, but we made 11 more than you made.
Bro.
Ugly.
Whatever happened to 15-foot jumpers?
The mid-range is dead right now, man.
Yeah.
You got your bench players. Like, they bench players. Like, this dude, Merrill, I don't even know who this guy is,
who?
Bro. Tell me if you heard of this guy. Sam Merrill.
Doesn't ring a bell.
6'4" shooting guard from Utah State. He averages 6.6 points a game, right? He dropped 27. He led their team in scoring. He's on Cleveland. He's the last man on the roster. So in the box score. So it's like,
shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. 9 for 14. And he was 9 for 14 shooting, 9 for 13 from 3. So he shot 1 2-pointer and missed it. But he made he made 9 of his 13 3-pointers. So 27 points, all threes, no free throws, no nothing. Just threes. Just threes.
Put him in the shootout then.
Put him in the shootout, dog. So, Donovan Mitchell played, Darius Garland played, Evan Mobley played, they all played. They played limited time, they only played like a little bit over 20 minutes. So, I mean, you didn't have to when you up 91-46 at the half. That's an easy night. Like, we can chill tonight. So as we talk about Dallas, again, Dallas record is 26 and 24, so they hovering around that 500 area. I think they underachieved big time. So speaking of Dallas, if y'all didn't know, again, this is Sunday, February 2nd.
Groundhog Day.
Right. Early morning, February 2nd, there was a blockbuster trade. Super blockbuster. Anthony Davis goes to Dallas. Luka Doncic comes to LA. And it's others included with that. I think Max Christie went to Dallas. It was Max Christie, uh um let's see, Anthony Davis, Max Christie, who else, man? Markieff Morris is so it was Max Christie and third round or 2029 first round draft pick. 2029. Like Steph Curry. You know, and I know Steph don't play for the Lakers. I'm just thinking because Steph, like, we don't want to trade our draft picks for our future. Like, 2029, bro. So they're like, whatever. That's the Lakers. I get it. But anyway, so Max Christie and the 2029 first round draft pick, and then Max Keeber, he's a pretty good big man, and Markieff Morris went to LA. So one of the twins with Luka. So
didn't Utah get involved somehow?
If you know better than I do,
there was a third team that got involved with that trade. Somehow Utah got somebody.
I didn't see nothing on here. I don't know. I mean, if you know, then you can share. I don't see anything right here.
I'm gonna Google it real quick.
I just see Dallas and LA on this, and this is ESPN. So another thing about that trade that was interesting, Jason Kidd said he didn't know nothing about that trade until it happened.
They said nobody knew.
That's crazy that your head coach don't know about the trade until it happens, bro.
You got to find out when the fans find out.
That's crazy. Now that's diabolical.
Yeah, and like they showed J Kidd on an interview, and he just had like the boo boo face. He was so angry.
Like Luka is Luka. Like Luka is a world superstar, bro. He's 26 years old. This dude been playing professional ball since he was 14. Now he don't have the greatest defense. He's not like some defensive stopper, but he's a walking bucket triple-double, right? He's a walking triple-double, a walking bucket. And it's like, how, 6'7" point guard, I feel like this, bro. Something went on. Mark Cuban is Mark Cuban. So something had to go on for that trade to happen just abruptly. There was no sign. Maybe Luka was behind the scenes like, look, I don't want to play with y'all no more. Because he haven't been playing. Like I said, he only played in like 22 to 24 games this season out of 50. Out of 49.
Here's what I heard. So, is it Shams?
Yeah, Shams, whatever.
Yeah, who was like...
He took over the Wolves
Yeah,
spot.
he's like Honest Abe. Mm-hmm. Everything he says is true.
Mm-hmm.
So... he said that I guess somebody in the upper management of Dallas called LA and said, hey, if we give you Luka, what would you give us? So in other words, Dallas was trying to get rid
of Luka.
Of Luka.
But my thing is why? That's where I'm laying at.
Because the narrative is that he is out of shape and he is like had injuries and he's not up to the right conditioning and they don't want to deal with him long term, even though he's 25, about to be 26.
My thing is this though. Y'all just was in the NBA finals last year. This dude single-handedly took y'all to the finals.
I mean, head coaches have won Coach of the Year and got fired. Like I mean, it's strange to me too.
Yeah,
how that can happen.
I mean, not in the same year though, or even the year after. I don't think. But at the same time though, yeah, I get what you're saying about the head coaching thing. But this is Luka Doncic, bro. Like, he got y'all. He single-handedly drove Dallas to the final. He willed them to the finals last year. Single-handedly. Like, he had some help, but come on, man. Luka was going crazy last year. And then the next year, you complaining about it. But see, I don't all the way believe that narrative because the coach ain't all in. The coach, Jason Kidd, didn't even know.
Yeah,
So it might be some deeper stuff than what we know on the surface.
Yeah, a little backstory on Luka. So, like you said, he started very young. His
14.
career.
Yeah.
Born in Slovenia.
Mm-hmm.
He started playing for Real Madrid, and he was like a teenager in the pros.
Mm-hmm.
And then they won the EuroLeague. He was MVP in 2018. 2018, got the MVP, and then said, you know what? I'm going to the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the NBA draft, got traded to Dallas because remember, he got drafted by the Atlanta Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas drafted Trae Young, correct.
Trae Young.
And then they traded. So he's been with Dallas his entire career. His rookie year, he was rookie of the year, right? And this upcoming offseason, he would have played in enough seasons to have a supermax contract. He was about to get, if that supermax contract, if he would have signed it, they said that he would have made like $340 million over the course of 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
As a Laker, he's not getting that. That money is gone. He's not going to get that.
Well, we don't know yet. I don't know. Well, he's not getting that right now.
You think the Lakers will give him that right now?
Right now, at this moment, no. But I think
when LeBron leaves,
yep, I think he'll get it. Man, that's Luka, bro. He gonna get what he want. That dude is a beast, man. Like I don't think it was a business decision. Now, I think this trade benefits Dallas a little bit more than LA. Because now LA, you got rid of, and then real quick on Anthony Davis, January 23rd, he just was complaining about he wanted center. February 2nd, you're a Dallas Maverick, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, hey, and I think, with him, his agent being Rich Paul, LeBron's man, we know how Anthony Davis got. See, everybody like to forget how Anthony Davis got to LA. Remember, he quit on New Orleans. Mid-season, he stopped coming to games. He stopped practicing and said, trade me, and pouted. He would sit on the sideline and wearing Disneyland T-shirts. I remember all that, all them antics that he did in New Orleans to get out of there to go play with LeBron. Now look how they sent him out of there. Like Nash used to say, nothing beat him but the headlights on that bus. You out of here, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I think LA is going to hurt a little bit more than Dallas. Because, hey, look, he's no Luka. He's not going to light the scoreboard up like Luka can and do the things that Luka can. But that was your defensive stopper in the middle.
Yeah. They had two different games, but
how you going to fill that void in LA? Luka not going to do what AD was doing for you in LA.
Like blocks and rebounds in particular.
Right. AD easily 25 and 12 a night and a couple blocks. Yeah, Luka going to get you 28 points, and he's really not the most efficient player. I like Luka, but I'm just keeping it a band. He's not really efficient. He's going to take a lot of shots. He's going to take some bad shots. He hoists up a lot of threes. He shoots a low percentage from three, but he makes some big shots. And he's great with the ball. He's very, very ball dominant. That's why him and Kyrie didn't necessarily work that good. Like, they had moments, but it was kind of like, all right, your turn, my turn. It wasn't like in the flow of an offense.
Yeah.
It was like, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn.
It wasn't like a Zeke and Joe D.
Yeah, it wasn't like, a triangle offense. It wasn't like they complimented. It looked well on paper because, hey, Kyrie Irving, oh, Luka Doncic. It looked good in the lights. But on the court, it was like they didn't really compliment each other like that. So I think Dallas will improve, to be honest. I think AD is going to bring a dynamic to the Mavericks because now you got Kyrie. If Kyrie got his mind right and he's focused on basketball and not all these moving pieces that's around him, if he just focused on 94 feet, 48 minutes, that dude is one of the best point guards in the game.
He didn't play today, did he?
No.
He probably has to pass a physical and all that.
No, who, AD?
Yeah.
Yeah, they finalizing it, so I don't know if it's done.
Okay.
They ain't did no presser. They ain't did none of that. He might play this week because you got the All-Star. All-Star break is next weekend, not this weekend upcoming. So it's the weekend of the 14th is All-Star weekend.
Yeah, I always wonder how long it would take for them to get settled in, because you would hear about guys playing more games than what they normally would play, or sometimes not enough. Like I remember AC Green played 83 games because like he played the 40 or whatever,
Phoenix,
and then he got traded and played it. He played an extra game on top of what he was supposed to play.
Yeah, no, but AD did not play last night.
Okay,
the Lakers beat the Knicks in Madison Square Garden, and he did not play. LeBron had a triple-double, but AD did not play. So now we know why he didn't play. But I don't know, man, for some reason, but I feel like, too, that Luka, I think if LeBron get out the way, I think the Lakers are fatigued with LeBron. I think they tired of him. I think they just at that point now, it's like, all right, bro, we did everything you wanted to do. You wanted Russell Westbrook, we got him. You wanted this, we got him. You wanted your son, we got him.
Your podcast partner as a coach.
Yeah, you wanted him as a coach, we got him. They still not moving the needle. Yeah, they got a decent record. But come on, man. The Laker organization, they worried about championships. They ain't worried about, Bronny scored 31 in the G League last night. They don't care about that. Bronny got a dunk last night. So they won a championship.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I honestly feel like that they are fatigued, bro. Like they're LeBron fatigued. And it's like, all right, bro, like it's probably about time for you to ride off into the sunset, man. Or go to a different team. Because I don't see how that's gonna work. LeBron and Luka, neither one of them play no D. Who you gonna have? See, LeBron had it good with AD down there protecting the paint. Who gonna protect the paint now? Luka definitely ain't doing it. LeBron ain't doing it. You got rid of, like, I don't understand that, dog.
What's the Japanese kid's name?
Max Keeper, you gonna get him, but what Japanese kid? Oh, Rui Hachimura.
Yeah.
Rui not even that type of player. Yeah. He big, but he plays small. He not like, rim protector. Ain't no more rim protectors on that team. So they gonna have their work cut out for them. I just want to see how this dynamic of Luka and LeBron gonna work. I don't know how, Luka is a young guy. Like you said, he's 25, going on 26. LeBron is old, stuck in his ways. Not old in life years, but old in basketball years. And he's stuck in his ways. We know how LeBron is with his antics and being kind of spoiled. And you know what I'm saying? We know how that can go.
He's the king.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's somebody's king.
He's somebody. He ain't my king.
He's not my king.
Right. So, but I don't know how that's going to look, man. I don't know the dynamic, how that's going to work out. I don't really feel it. Like, when I heard that, I'm like, what? AD for Luka?
I guess the rumor mill, like, if that is indeed the reason, I hope Luka gets there and he proves them wrong.
About him being
because there are a lot of people who were, because people were hazing him, like they would like call him fat. Like he the free throw line, they'd be chanting like, "You are fat."
Guess who else was like that? Guess who else they did that to?
Who that?
Joker. Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
They do the same thing to him.
Yeah.
This just in. Kings finalizing trade to send De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs.
De'Aaron Fox going to play with Wemby. So who they getting rid of? They getting rid of Chris Paul?
What? This was just 3 minutes ago.
Wait.
Deal for Zach LaVine.
Zach is going where? To
the Kings.
Oh, he going to the Kings. They've been trying to get rid of Zach LaVine too. I felt like the Warriors could have picked him up after Clay. I think, Zach, yeah. Yeah, I knew De'Aaron Fox was getting out of Sacramento. Remember, we reported that last week. We knew he was getting out of there. I didn't know it was to San Antonio. But the trade deadline is coming up. Today's the 2nd. I think the trade deadline is the 6th.
Yeah.
So you only got a few days. So we're going to start seeing a lot of moving pieces. And I think, you know what?
Wow.
I think, not to be like a conspiracy theorist, but I think Adam Silver is behind a lot of these, pushing these trades, because the NBA is not a great product right now, and it needs to be shaken up. It needs to be switched around. So it's just crazy to me how Anthony Davis just cry about having a center and LeBron like we don't have enough, and then they like forget this junk, man. Get out of here, bro. Like, dang, bro. Like, so now they really ain't got enough. So we gonna really see what LeBron is made of now. So
I'm looking
De'Aaron
at it right
Fox
now.
going to the Spurs,
and Shams. So it must be right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the new Woj.
Yep.
He's the new Woj.
Yep.
Adrian Wojnarowski. So yep. That's So anyway, the Boston Celtics end up beating the Sixers 118-110.
Okay.
So yeah, man. So a lot of trades going on, a lot of moving parts. Yeah, man.
Did Embiid play?
I don't think so. Let me look. He didn't trust the process. Nope. He didn't play. He didn't trust the process. So no Embiid, no Paul George. Again, just Tyrese Maxey.
Who is the real leader of that team.
And he balling, bro. I give him his props. You know, he was 9 for 21 tonight, 34 points. But, you know, in a loss. They lost by 8. He didn't have enough to go against the champs, man. These are the defending champs. And Tatum went crazy, 13 for 25 for 8 from 3, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, and 35 points. So, Jaylen Brown had 21. Porzingis had 18. You know what I'm saying? White had 17. So they just had Al Horford off the bench. They took out, Al Horford coming off the bench now because of Porzingis playing. But
he's about to wrap it up.
Yeah,
he got like a few. I'm gonna say he's gonna be done at the end of this year, but he's wrapping it up.
It's crazy how time fly. I remember Al Horford played for the University of Florida, and they won them back-to-back championships in college.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. Time be flying. But yeah, man.
I'm like, if you're gonna deal somebody, deal Embiid. Like get him out of Philly.
Well, ain't nobody gonna want that money, that contract. You will have to pay Embiid for the production you gonna get from him. See, the problem with these players, bro, is they want money for what they've done already. Like your contract that you on currently, that's what you done. If you averaged 29 points last year or a couple years ago, and that was a contract year, and then that next year you signed the contract, that was for you averaging 29 and taking us to the playoffs. Nah, these dudes want you to pay me for what you did before. Like, dog, I'm paying you for you averaging that. You averaged 18 this year.
Yeah.
Peace. I'll holler at you, bro. That's how it is. Like, these dudes, they living off of, like, if I had 5 good years. Like, it's a business. It's a what have you done for me lately business, bro. And if they don't understand that.
It's production.
Yeah, bro. If you're not producing, then you got the role, man. So I don't know, man. That's just my take on it. I think money just affect a lot in professional sports, man. Particularly basketball. Now, if basketball got them baseball type contracts, it's really over with. We ain't gonna be seeing nobody wanting to play like for the love. Everybody gonna be for the money. Let us see some of them baseball contract numbers.
Shohei.
Man, like Ohtani and who was the one that just got paid? We was just talking about. Baseball player, he just got a crazy payout, man. Oh, I forgot, man.
I mean, Shohei's showing up though.
Yeah, he got a World Series.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what more can you ask?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that they say that Joel Embiid's only played in like half of his games.
Yeah, man. Not even half, probably. So I'm trying to think how they gonna do the dynamic with how they gonna do this dynamic with De'Aaron Fox and Chris Paul. Because Chris Paul is the point guard in San Antonio right now.
I mean, he's going to come off the bench. I mean, he's not gonna like it.
Yeah.
He's not gonna like it. Just like in Golden State.
Golden State, yeah. Sometimes you need to just get on your horse and ride off into the sunset, bro. Just accept the fact you ain't got. You should have known too, man. You going to San Antonio, your game isn't at that caliber where you can take a team to the finals. So you can't tell me that he thought he was going to go to the finals when he went to San Antonio. And right now, if I'm that old, I'm playing because I want a ring. And you got to know, he ain't getting no ring, bro. You got a lot of accolades. You a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game. Nobody can take none of that from you. You're not getting no ring. Unless you completely humble yourself and be, like you said, a role player and go play on the team off the bench.
He can be, Bill Walton,
yeah.
on the Celtics.
On the Celtics.
6 man.
Getting cooked by MJ. MJ made him foul out. He got so mad.
He got a ring, though.
Yeah, he got 2. He got one in Portland.
Right. I mean, he got he
got one in Portland.
He got one before that and one after that, yeah.
But Chris Paul ain't got none.
No.
Who said? So
I mean that Phoenix, that Phoenix run he had with D Book.
D Book. That was their year, bro. That was their year, man. Damn.
Yeah, I mean that was the closest he's gonna get.
Yeah, I think it's over with.
Yeah, I mean, but that's fine. I mean, he's had a wonderful career.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, nobody can take anything from him. What he did. So, but anyway, that's your NBA scores, highlights, and news.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna just end the podcast, but real quick, NFL news. NFL news, y'all know, it's the Pro Bowl, which is the NFL's all-star game, basically. When we were kids, the Pro Bowl was something to look forward to, dog.
Yeah.
Like the uniforms, they go to Hawaii, to Honolulu, and it was like you wanted to see the red versus the blue with the helmets. Everybody got their team helmets, but they got... Now, it's a mockery. They play flag.
It's glorified flag football.
That's all. It's whack. It's whack. It's like, don't even, just take it out. Like, I don't know, bro. It's like,
I mean, I'm not going to miss it.
Yeah, like I didn't even think about it today. Because that game was today.
It was, yeah, I know. I didn't even bother.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I know there are a bunch of lines there.
Yeah, so I think Friday or Saturday, they had they have like little games where the quarterback throws and hit like these little signs, see how accurate they are.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff, he was on there. I don't want to see anything from Jared Goff until next season. I'm so ticked off with him. 4 turnovers in a game we should have won, clearly, because Washington go to Philadelphia and get spanked 55 points when that's the most ever
in the
NFC.
He had a pick six.
Pick six, a fumble. And three other picks.
Yeah.
Well, no, he threw 3 picks total and fumbled the ball.
Get with the program.
So anyway, the NFC beat the AFC 76-63. So that's your NFL news. So Super Bowl next weekend. Super Bowl next weekend, February 9th, a week from today. 6:30 on Fox, I think. Is it Fox? Let's make sure.
The Fox or CBS?
Fox, yep.
Okay.
It's on Fox. So,
all right, bet.
You got the Eagles going to be the home team. Although they're in New Orleans, of course, a neutral site. But for the purposes of the game, the Eagles will be the home team and the Chiefs will be the away team. So, 6:30, man. Kendrick Lamar halftime show. Drake is somewhere punching the air in all his stands. They're all punching the air somewhere. Like, he better not do not like us.
Of course he is.
Do it. He better do it.
Of course he's going to do it.
He better do it.
Why would he do it?
Yeah. I think he should. I think he should do it like how he did that one show where he did not like us like 10 times in a row. And the crowd just was still hyped.
Yeah.
Like,
he just do the whole song and then like, run it back.
Yeah, run it back. Yeah. And then each time he do it, just bring out like Dr. Dre.
Bring out SZA.
Bring everybody out. Like, dun, 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 dun. Like, yeah, man. So, but yeah, Super Bowl next week, man. Who you got? Who you think gonna win?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor. Yeah, you got Taylor. Yeah, I like Baby Goat, man. I want him to make history, get that 3P going. I like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 Chief.
Yeah, and then Andy Reid in the Super Bowl again against his former team, the Eagles. So, Hey man, this is history, man. We watching history, bro. You know, and a lot of people go against Kansas City because of the Batman. I use the Batman saying, "You're a hero until you live long enough to see yourself become the villain."
Right.
And that's what Patrick Mahomes is, and that's what Tom Brady was. Remember, Tom Brady kept winning. I'm tired of the Patriots. The Patriots every year. The Patriots. Just like that with my MJ.
They got tired of Bulls winning.
MJ, yep. MJ, his first couple years, everybody would love MJ. It was a love fest. Then after the three-peat, it's like, all right. Then he left another three-peat. His first one, coming back, 72-10 year, it was a love fest. Then after that, it was, I'm tired of MJ. So it's like, hey, man, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, man. Same way with Patrick Mahomes, bro. Mahomes, man, that's my guy, though. I don't care what nobody say. Mahomes is my guy.
If I can add, Kendrick Lamar just won 3 Grammys for Not Like Us. he won Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, and Best Music Video.
You know what I picture?
The Grammys is tonight.
Yeah, I forgot that.
I totally forgot.
So you know what I picture? I picture on Don't Be a Menace when he came in the house because the police was harassing him. He started punching the air. That's Drake right now. Drake like, no.
Just punching all the kids.
Right. But it was a scene from Boys in the Hood originally where
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Neil Long like, punching the air. Yeah. That's what Drake doing right now. He's punching the air. Like, dude, this dude got a Grammy on making a diss about you being a PDF and being a weirdo and having weird people around you and
PDF file.
Yeah, PDF file. So.
Adobe.
So, but that'll do it, man. That's your NFL. Dun, 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 dun. So that'll be it, man. Welcome back again, Buck. Thanks for stopping through, man. Bro. Thanks for hollering at us, man. Appreciate all the data that you dug up and everything that you had to bring to the table, man.
Thank you.
But that'll do it, you guys. That'll be it. Episode 10 in the books, bro. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Episode 11 will be next week. I don't know if it's going to be Buck. I don't know if it's going to be Lily. Y'all stay tuned and see, man. So we trying to get to a level where it's all three of us. That's what we want to do. So, when we get there, we get there. Y'all just stay with us now. Stay with us. So you got anything you want to add? Anything you want to throw out to the people? Oh yeah, plug in your channel, bro.
Yeah, I just started a YouTube channel. It's Adam Buck 313, and basically on the channel, it's we're doing computer tech stuff. So we're talking about CPUs and GPUs. I'm probably gonna, once I get some money, I'm probably gonna build my next PC and record it, put that on there. And I got some other ideas that we'll be doing. Like I want to tear down some sneakers. Look at the air sole units and things like that. So we got some things coming. It's going a little bit slow. It's not at the speed I want it to be, but it's
what your PC
with the channel and with the process and trying to get room and trying to get my screen right and the camera angle. I'm still learning all that. So it's a process. We're gonna trust the process. Not like Philly.
Not like Embiid. Yeah, man. It's a slow grind, brother. It's a slow grind. Just like I know, I've been on this road, and it's not the easiest road to be on. Like Kanye say, man, you look at other people doing their thing, you be like, man, he's that much better than me,
right?
Nah, bro. So it's just one of them things, bro. You gotta just stay focused, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. Congrats on your new channel.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best in that endeavor, and
appreciate it.
Looking forward to seeing like the true tech specs of sneakers, certain sneakers that you're gonna decide to dissect and so forth, man. I know that's gonna be. Are you gonna do like the live, like when you take a look at inside the tech specs for real? Are you gonna like cut it open live, or are you gonna cut it open before you do the video and just show it in the video?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way where I can record myself cutting it. So I would need like a tripod and I would
chainsaw.
Yeah, right. Just in the living room, like we're in Michigan. It's winter time. I can't do it outdoors.
Yeah,
I don't have a garage. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, so that can make things
a little tight,
difficult.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get a table saw and be like,
zzz. Right.
It'd be dope if you had a garage. You can put the table saw in the garage and just split it open like that. But
Mhm.
whatever have you, bro, you're looking forward to seeing that, man, and learning more about the tech and the sneakers. As you know, I don't know much about the tech. Like, you know, you get wear testers, he tell you about polyurethane insoles, and
Yeah.
you know, he know the difference between dream cell and polyurethane and zoom units, air units, fly wire. Like, I know those things,
Yeah.
but he really breaks it down to a science, and he stood out. That's what stands him apart from everybody else.
Yeah.
So you doing that'd be dope, bro.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see the new Pegasus?
No, I have not.
There's a new Pegasus. That thing looks dope.
With the orange air unit that circles the entire foot.
It's like 3 different cushions. It's got Zoom X, it's got React X, and then there's a full length Zoom unit that's
orange, right?
sandwiched in between the other ones. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I would like to try out that, like when the weather is nice. I like to do. Yeah. I think that's the women's one.
That is,
the men's one is not out yet. But
it just says Pegasus Premium Airscape.
Yeah, so
they don't say women. No, this is a men's version because you
see
the size.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that little orange thing in the middle, that's a Zoom unit, and it's low profile, so it's closer to the ground than like a Max Air bubble. And I want to try that thing out.
Oh yeah, it's still translucent, just like an air bubble too.
Yeah,
that's dope. I like these. I seen a couple people on Instagram posting these. These are dope. My man Peter Very, he's a journalist, and he be at all these sneaker events. He had a picture showing those, and I'm like, ooh, I like those. So yeah,
I want to try him out on the track.
Him. See, he had that picture.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. He always has like running shoes. Like he had these, and I'm like, bro, those look dumb comfortable. He was like, he'll let me know after he wear them.
The New Balances.
So I think he's into running.
Okay.
So he's always showing like running shoes. See, like those, Lightnings, and then those.
Mm-hmm.
He's showing those. Those are a collab with Pharrell. So.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just too chunky for me. I don't like shoes that be like super chunky Balenciaga style.
Yeah.
I'm not into shoes like that, but
I had to see how they feel on foot.
Yeah.
But like I know Adidas has some really good running shoes.
Yeah.
Though.
Hey, bro, real quick, bro. I want you to see these. I sent them to our chat too.
Mm-hmm.
These, bro. They come out March 1st.
Adidas.
The Adidas Equipment 93. Cushion green gray.
Yeah.
Them boys was hard.
Yeah.
Bro. I like them a lot, bro. Like them are dope. Them super dope. I have a pair of Adidas Equipment 93s. They are the Sean Witherspoon collab.
I would rock those with a teal Dumars jersey.
Yeah, Dumars is hard.
It's Jody wore Adidas. Yeah, like I'm looking forward to like what the Nike running is doing.
Yeah, they doing some things, bro. I'm not really too much into running shoes as far as the tech go. Those, I have those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So,
nice.
Yeah, they were like $180 when they came out, but I caught them on StockX for like $80, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So,
dope.
Yeah, I like those. I think I wore them like one time. That's it. But anyway, man. Yeah, I like what Nike's doing with their running shoes. Even though I'm not into the running thing, like the tech, like Hoka and Hoka, not Hoka, but Hoka. What's the other brand? On. Yeah, those. And, so I'm really like a noob, like in my son's words. I'm a noob when it comes to those things. So that'd be good if you tap into that kind of stuff too, bro. Like, tap into the tech of running. Because you get out here and you be running, bro.
I do. Yeah, Brooks has some good running shoes.
Yep, I heard about Brooks.
Saucony has some good running shoes.
Yeah, so Brooks, Asics too. Brooks is really making a transition to lifestyle, like running lifestyle, where they want to tap into, the culture.
Yeah. And
have people rocking Brooks. And I seen a pair of Brooks running shoes that look pretty dope. I was like, I'll wear them.
Yeah, they got
what I'm saying?
I think it's Brooks Ghost, I think.
I don't know the name of the shoe, the silhouette. I can just tell. I only seen like 1 or 2 pictures of it. They were like red, black, and gray.
Okay.
So the shoe was the shoe was majority. Majorly. No, I don't want to say majorly.
Mostly.
Yeah, the shoe was mostly. I'm trying to sound educated. The shoe was predominantly silver.
Okay.
Like a silver gray. And it had red and hints of black in it. So it was dope. It was a dope shoe.
Nice.
The majority of the shoe was gray.
That's the weird.
Right. I was saying that, but it didn't sound right. You know how you say something and it don't sound like it fit? It'd be like, you'll say something, it's like, that don't sound right, but it be right. Or if you writing something, you like, do that sound right? Like, I do that all the time. So, but anyway, I mess up all the time. Like, no. But anyway, man, that'll do it, man. That's about it, man. So again, thanks for coming on, and thank you guys for watching. We definitely appreciate all the love and support that we get from you guys. Always remember to keep making noise until somebody hear you, because they will hear you. And when they do hear you, stay ready so you never have to get ready. And also remember, man, consistency breaks resistance. Keep going, y'all. Keep doing what y'all do. I love you guys so much. We'll see you on episode 11 next week. All right? Peace.
Go Chiefs.
Like what you heard? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share with your friends. Stay tuned for more on the UFG podcast. And remember, keep making noise until somebody hears you.